Dust on your images. You're not going to have, literally, I started working with Olympus July 3rd of this year. Before that, this was my old camera where I did these shows. Before that, it just became part of photography for me that I would have, not maybe this much, but I would have dust spots in my pictures. And I got used to that, and I said, that's life, that's the way it is, that's what I have to deal with. Since starting with Olympus, I've been using only Olympus cameras. Dust to me, like when people say, here's a great story, a totally true story. I walk into one of the dealers, and I actually hold the door open for a guy who's carrying a 40D, Canon 40D, and I let him in, and he goes up to the counter, and the manager happened to be standing beside one of the salespeople. I was there to see the manager. The guy walks up to the salesperson, and he says, could you please help me clean my sensor? Okay. Because he bought the camera there, so and the counter staff doesn't like to do that because if they wreck it, they wreck the guy's camera, right? So I was there to bring the brochures for the E3. So I pulled out the brochure and gave it to the manager. And so the guy looks over and he goes, oh, what is that? And all I said was, this is the camera that you don't have to have your sensor cleaned. And I handed the brochure to the manager, and the guy just, what could he say? I mean, that is night and day. He was a classic example of, if you don't want to do it yourself, you're scared to do it yourself, you go back to your camera store. Sooner or later, the camera stores are going to be, first of all, most of them don't do it. But if they do, they're going to be sick of you wasting your time doing it, so they're going to start charging you to do it. Or you buy all the lens cleaning equipment, sensor cleaning equipment to do it yourself. Do you really want to poke a sharp stick in an expensive camera and scratch things and stuff?
Time consuming, it can be expensive.
And you want to be doing that every time you go out on a shoot, you had an important shoot, are you going to sit there and then go, oh yeah, I got to clean my camera sensor before I take these pictures? Right. There's enough to worry about when you take photos on a shoot. This is another, we were actually criticized, if you go to DP Review, they criticized, they said one of the cons of that camera was that the dust reduction happens at the start.
Yeah.
And I said, okay, wait a minute, I'm going to shoot all day, I'm going to turn my camera off, and then the dust is gone. But every picture I took that day, it's got dust on it. What kind of sense, how can that be a negative, you know?